Good morning. I'm Stephanie Wonderlin. I wanted to give you some different tips and tricks that you can use for video marketing, but I do want to take a very quick poll of who is actually using video marketing right now. You guys are doing a lot. That's awesome because there's a lot of people that are really freaked out by video. And I think that this is very brand new, and I think that there's a lot of people that are wanting to do it, but they don't know how to get started, so hopefully some of these tips will be able to help you. So in March of 2012, so obviously just last month, 83% of the US internet audience viewed online video. And then online video advertising impressions surpassed 8 billion impressions for the first time on record. So just taking a look at this is only last month. This should be a great reason for those of you who are not doing video marketing to get started. So first of all, the first big idea is to get personal. With video, it's going to put you in front of your customers even more than you can do through a blog or even a podcast. So how many of you love to talk with somebody over the phone, you plan a meeting, and then once you meet them and you're face to face, you have a better feeling of trust about that person and you feel like you know them even better. Well, this is the same thing with video. So this is going to be the opportunity for your company or for even yourself to go ahead and build up that trust factor with your customers as well as your readers or even just your audience in general. Big idea number 2 is to be relevant. You have information that you want to share about your business, but the other thing that you also want to share is information about different things that you stand behind. So one great example is Johnson & Johnson. They've actually had some great success on YouTube. They have over 500 videos that they have built over the past 3.5 years, which has resulted in over 600 million views. And so not only do they talk about some of the products that they offer, they also talk about health and fitness. And so they don't have products necessarily for health and fitness, but yet they want to help promote that to their audience to let them know that they stand behind it. So one of the biggest videos that they've had over 600,000 views on is on a teenage gastric bypass surgery. So not only did they talk with her about her research and show everything that she went in to decide what she wanted to do, they also filmed and talked with her about her surgery as well as the recovery process. And so all of this, some Johnson & Johnson products I'm sure were used during the surgery as well as recovery, but the main point that they were trying to get across is they care about health. And so they also talk about children's fitness. So again, you can share information about your company, but also be relevant and share information about what you stand behind. Big idea number 3 is to tell stories. So again, Johnson & Johnson also did this, where they were telling stories. And so this is going to be one of the greatest ways that you can connect with your audience because you're giving them reasons to, number 1, trust you because you're telling them some different stories about how people have used your products. But also the example that I have for this one is Michael's. They're actually using video to help sell reasons that people should be in their stores. So not only are they selling products, they're selling projects. And not only are they selling products, they're selling memories and ways to keep people's memories. So they have videos that are quick how-to videos on how to do some of these different projects. So whenever you realize that you can savor some of those memories of maybe your child graduating high school and how to save a lot of their pictures and maybe even a football uniform, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. And so Michael's is then connecting with their audience and their customers to be able to show how you can do this. Big idea number 4 is that it's not Hollywood. There are a lot of corporations that have some great videos out there, but nothing has to be perfect. You don't have to hire an actor, you don't have to hire an actress, and you don't have to have everything scripted. You can take video of anything, and again, you can share that in tons of different ways, and plus, this can be a great way for you to tell a story. Big idea number 5 is to find your center. It does not have to be Hollywood, but yet you have to find that middle ground between a low production and high production. You need to figure out where you're going to stand, and you need to be consistent about where you stand. So you can't always have a quick video maybe taken with an iPhone, and then in another chance you have a big video that was done a very high budget. So you have to find that middle ground because then your customers and your audience are going to be used to your style of video. But yet, tools still matter. So again, with finding your center, you still have to figure out what tools you're going to use in order to complete all of these videos. A lot of people do ask me, so how can I get started with video? What's a typical starting budget? And I would honestly say if you're wanting to do pretty quick videos yourself, just in-house, you can honestly start with a small budget of $2,000. So this could include camera equipment, lighting, sound. This can even include editing materials. So it makes it very, very easy for you to go ahead and get started, but yet you have to know what type of budget that you have in order for your production and of course for your tools to all make sense. So once you have that all figured out, you're gonna be well on your way. Big idea number 7 is to be seen. If you're going to be producing those videos, you of course want them to be seen. So here's some quick stats for you that when properly searched and optimized, videos are 53 more likely than text pages to appear on Google's first page search results. And Google has tried to come out and say that, yes, we own YouTube, but no, we don't favor YouTube videos over Vimeo videos. But I don't know how many of you have ever seen a Vimeo video on the first page of a search result. So it's something to think about that a lot of people are going back and forth of where they need to place their videos. And with YouTube being the #2 search engine, I'm going to go with YouTube. Big idea number 8 is to get in, get out. You need your content to be fast, and you need your content to be good in order for you to be able to accomplish this. So 10-minute videos can be great. They can give you great content, but the average attention span of somebody watching a video is 60 seconds. And the other stat that comes into mind is you actually lose the greatest number of your viewers in the first 10 seconds of your video. So this is something to keep in mind, that if you want to have a 2-minute or a 5-minute video, it can be great, it can tell a great story, but it better be some great content, because otherwise people are just going to tune it out. So my suggestion is to always keep your videos between 1 and 2 minutes. Big idea number 9 is to be consistent. Be consistent in the way that you schedule your videos to go out. Be consistent in your content. Be consistent in your video quality. And you also have to be consistent in the way that you're doing everything for SEO. Because once you show that consistency, Google is going to favor that. So always have good keywords, always have good titles, and always have good descriptions. And you need this throughout all of your videos. So if you're putting them on YouTube, this is going to help, again, with SEO. And of course, what is everybody worried about? Money. What is this going to bring me? So get ready to sell with videos. This is going to be the great way, again, for you just, number 1, build your trust with people. And then number 2, this is going to be a great way for you to show off a product. Sorry. So customers who watch product videos are actually 85% more likely to buy. Oh, sorry. There's another stat in there. So you can't be in front of people and constantly in their face with your product. But again, if you tell a story, you can give a great product testimonial from a client of yours. You can always work in ways that you are selling your product, but yet you're not on top of that person. So good luck doing all of your video marketing.